each lead magnet has a three email sequence.
Yep.
Okay? So this bit is repeated times 30, right?
You're really good with these little drawings all on the fly. You
Uh,
are. I'm not good at it. I've tried a few times and
yeah, so
I hate it.
it's that, right? So that's the entire um this is my entire automation system here, Jeff, in a nutshell. So the idea is that every single lead magnet has its own unique follow-up, and the first email is the thing. Hey, here's the thing that you requested. The second thing is more value, and the third thing is next steps. So if it's a value ladder worksheet in that lead magnet, so hey, value ladder opt-in. Hey Jeff, here's the value ladder. Here's the link to download it. Wonderful to have you part of my world. I'll enjoy the value ladder. And then it will be, hey Jeff, I made you a video. It shows you how to get the most out of this value ladder training. So it'll link them to, I mean, there's a bit more going on to this, but that one will link them to a landing page with a video of me showing them how to use the value ladder worksheet, for example. Okay. And obviously we've got the same. So the thing is littered with video. So after they opt in, they go to a thank you video. They get an email with the free thing. Then they get an email with more value that links them to a landing page with a video, usually. Then they'll get a, hey Jeff, how are you doing with the value ladder worksheet? Have you managed to create your own value ladder yet? How's that going for you? Are you rubbing up against any problems or issues? You and I should have a chat if that makes sense to you. So this is Rome, and this is my calendar, obviously, the strategy call page. And that third email points them to Rome. That thank you page points them to Rome. That next step added value page points them to Rome. So you kind of seeing the theme here?
Yep, I do. Mm-hmm.
So that bit there just repeats 30 times, or however many lead magnets that you've got.
Right.
So once you've been in that little mini sequence, it will put you into my evergreen nurture sequence. And this is a sequence of, I can't remember how many emails, but I'll gladly, if you're on ConvertKit, I'll share it with you. You can import it and have a play with it.
Yeah, I'm on
And so basically this is a welcome sequence that I've crafted partly from Andre Chaperon's soap opera sequence,
Okay. Yeah.
partly from stuff, because I was a drip certified consultant and used to get quite a lot of leads. I used to do a ton of email work, right? And partly from some of the stuff that I got from those guys, and kind of my own learnings of some of Andre's stuff didn't work, some of the drip stuff didn't work. I've kind of crafted this hybrid that churns out clients for me like clockwork now.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, it's kind of like you and I have said before. Nothing probably works exactly the same for everybody.
No, it
Kind
doesn't.
of
It doesn't.
switch it or tweak it a little bit.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And so that sequence basically builds relationship and points them to Rome. That's
right.
it. And there's all kinds of stuff going on, like, you
No,
know, videos and other free things and stories and all kinds of cool stuff.
right. I think I've seen some of that from you where I signed up from some lead magnets early on
Yeah, yeah, you will
too.
have done. And then what happens then is if somebody goes to Rome and then there's another thank you page with a hey, here's what will happen next. Thanks for making your booking. Once somebody goes to Rome, they're taken off this
When you say Rome, are you saying that they book a
strategy call.
consultation strategy session, not necessarily they signed up?
Yeah,
That- that-
so Rome, so my goal in all of the goal in all of this is to get somebody onto Zoom for 30 minutes.
yep.
And if they sign up, if they go to the Rome, so Rome is the book a strategy call page, right? Once
Yeah.
they've signed them, once they've booked a strategy call, I take them off the sequence, so they don't then get the pitch. Does that make sense?
It does make sense because you don't. So once they book that call, they don't get any other follow ups from you, basically.
So they'll still get the
I mean, once
follow up.
they book, I mean, if they booked it and it didn't buy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So what it didn't work out when they
Yeah,
get
so
to.
then so a couple of things happen. There's a couple of layers to this. I don't want to go like too far
No, I
into
understand.
the
Yeah,
rabbit hole, but so let me know if you want me to slow down. But basically what happens is if at any point somebody gets to Rome and doesn't so that's they've book a call, that's they don't book a call. If anybody gets to Rome and doesn't book a call, there's a abandonment sequence that plays out.
yeah,
Hey Jeff, I noticed you were trying to book a call. I don't see you on my diary. What's going on? Have you got a question? Yeah.
yep. I got you.
And then just to add another layer to
I think
this,
that's actually how you got me to book. I think I got to
is
that
it?
room.
Ah,
And
right,
I got
right.
a couple of, I got a couple of more messages from you. One that was like very short and to the point. It was kind of like,
Yeah.
"Hey, is something wrong?" or something like that. You know what I mean? It felt very
Yeah.
personalized, and I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that's a really smart little autoresponder there. You know what I mean?
That
Uh,
came from Dean Jackson, the 9 word email.
yeah, and I don't remember exactly what it said, but I just remember it being very succinct and short.
Yeah,
And
it's really powerful, really
it
powerful. And then the other thing is little like layers to this where if let's say this email in the sequence is all about masterminds, for example, and you click to watch the video or you click to go to the mastermind sales page, then what happens is I have little what's called pitch product launch sequences. So
right.
it's a triad series of emails. And again, I used to do emails all day long, so I've got tons of this stuff. If you want, if you'd benefit from it,
Yeah, I'd love to see these
um,
series and stuff if you
it's a
have
little
them.
product launch sequence. So it'll be all about if you somebody that clicks that link about masterminds has waved their hand and said, "I'm interested in masterminds."
Yep.
So only those people that click that link get the product launch sequence for masterminds.
Yep.
And that works beautifully because then the people that
I
get this
mean,
sequence go to the sales page, and if they
this
don't
is
check
crazy.
out, they get the abandonment sequence.
Yeah.
It's like stacking all of these sequences
So,
together.
and then when they get through that abandonment series, do they just go back into your nurture sequence, or you just cut them off at that
No,
point?
no, no, no. They'll stay in the nurture sequence unless we get a positive outcome.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's
They'll
what I figured.
stay, yeah, they'll stay in the nurture sequence, and then if they get to the very end of the nurture sequence and they haven't become a client in any form, they'll just go into the next phase of this, which is the ongoing. Think of it like newsletter,
Yeah,
broadcast.
I understand. Like
You
any
know,
blog posts or whatever you put
yeah,
out.
here's the latest blog post, or here's what's going on this week with me, and here's a new video I've just posted on
Which, I
YouTube.
mean, yeah, you could easily just do
Yeah,
all your evergreen content in there from your blog too, if it
yeah,
wasn't.
yeah, yeah. That's it, and that's it, man. That's it. It's such a
Yeah.
wonderfully laid out thing, but it's layer on layer on layer. It began
Yeah.
as a concept, and so the essence of all of it here, Jeff, for you is just Rome. As long as you've got an ability to get somebody on a call, and then you can close them,
Yep.
and then
And then
obviously.
once you get that built, you just build other versions that go to Rome,
Yeah, so
basically.
you start with Rome and you just build upwards. So Rome, nurture sequence, lead magnet, pillar content, lead magnet, right?
That's more similar to what I have right now, except for I think the nurture seek. I'm not using as much of the upgrade stuff at the top. I'm starting with Rome and then giving them a sequence after Rome, which I probably need the thing to push people into Rome more is
Yeah,
yeah,
because what happens is people are, the funnel, this thing.
yeah, of course.
So the whole, I call it the art of marketing, right? This is my take on ADA,
Yeah,
and it's all about grabbing people's attention, which is what the pillar content does. Transaction is Rome down at the bottom, or transformation. This is where you deliver your amazingness to them, but only when you've built trust through relationship,
right.
right? And that relationship is built by email. That makes sense?
Does make sense.
And most people miss that bit in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm missing, I think.
Yeah, and if you miss that bit, you'll never get people to roam because they
Yeah,
won't
because
know,
when I
like, and trust you. And this is where the first layer. So this is the essence of what you're building now. Content, relationship, roam, right?
Yep.
And then what you want to be doing is you really want to be doing as much video as you can throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
I've had 4 people sign up in the last week to different things, right? Coaching, masterminds, and things like that. And every one of them, no, 3 out of the 4 actually, because I knew one of them already from something else. The 3 of the 4 people that signed up said, you it feels like you're everywhere through your funnel, like it's intentional. So I see your face on this, and then I see a video of you here, and then I see a video of you there, and it's like you kind of guide me through the whole thing personally. That This wasn't my words, by the way. They went onto my
But no,
word
I know.
bank. So they went this was client words that went onto my word bank, right?
Yeah.
And they were saying, I want that for my business. I want that. I want to, be so that I've got this structured approach to guiding people through. And that's it, Jeff. There's no secret
Yeah.
to it. It's exactly that.